you guys can obviously tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, in today's upload we're going to be discussing Gojo. And I'm going to be honest, the only reason I'm not making a video discussing Itadori or somebody like that is because I'm honestly sick of all the Gojo dick sucking that's been going on in the anime community as of late. Nothing against Gojo as a character or anything like that. He actually is pretty damn strong, stronger than most other new gen shonen characters actually, but I'm pretty tired of people comparing this nigga to people well beyond his ability cap in my opinion. So without further ado, let's begin. In terms of power in his own verse, Gojo is hailed as the strongest jujutsu sorcerer in the world, and pretty much just the strongest being in the world just in general, the only potential rival to his power being a hypothetical 10-finger Sukuna, who has yet to be even revealed in the verse yet. He should also scale vastly above special grade curses like Jogo and Hanami, being able to completely overwhelm the former in battle, and damn near one-shot and kill Hanami using purple. He should also logically scale above Mahito and Dogon as well. As for where this places his attack potency in a cross-verse, sentiment, well, he was able to, completely overwhelm Jogo's domain expansion. Using his own domains being spaces and matter constructed via one's cursed energy, most calcs placing Jogo creating an iron mountain in the context of his curse technique at requiring 8.5 times 10 to the 18 joules of energy, which is logically large mountain level. Now, obviously, we should also be able to scale Gojo to Dogon's domain expansion, which pretty much just constructs a tropical island, a feat calculated requiring 9.9 times 10 to the 22 joules of energy, which is a country level thing. There are also calcs which place his aforementioned purple at country level. I'll put in about 5.8 times 10 to the 22 joules of energy. So I'd say this country level stuff is pretty consistent. These country level metas seem to be the most logical JJK arguments, at least to me, but you can obviously argue higher, of course. For instance, there are the Black Flash multipliers, which increase the caster's power by anywhere from 2.5 times through 2.5 exponents through normal power, which could place Gojo's max energy output at anywhere from 2.4 times 10 to the 23 joules of energy, which is logically still country level, through potentially 3.08 times 10 to the 57 joules of energy, which is galaxy level, surprisingly enough. To take this Black Flash shit to the next level, we can even argue Dogon's domain expansion should, require upwards of 8.1 times 10 to the 44 joules of energy to manifest, which is large star level due to it possibly containing a star, right? And, creating dimensions of this variety, as we discussed before, should equate to about this much energy, thus placing base Gojo's power somewhere around here, if not higher, right? Since he clearly scales above Dogon. If we're using this wank, and if Black Flash truly is an increase of 2.5 exponents, then Gojo's output would be about 5.2 times 10 to the 143 joules of energy, which is well above baseline universal. It's not like a tier higher, but it's way more than enough to destroy the fucking universe, right? So yeah, you can wank the hell out of Gojo is what I'm trying to say. You can really wank the hell out of anybody, though. So not to disrespect this nigga. Y'all just wank that nigga too much. So, moving on to speed. Okay, so this video was mostly meant to discuss AP, but I'll cover speed briefly since I do think it's one of Gojo's most underrated aspects. Gojo having access to a technique called purple, which is stated to be the expulsion of imaginary mass and tecton particles. Particles thought to move only at, faster than light speeds. He is also seemingly able to move in, time stop, which you could argue is infinite speed. Once again, you can wank this nigga Gojo, but I don't think any of this is true, as if it was, nobody else in the series would ever be able to perceive his movements at any moment, right? So it's just not something logical. But you can argue he's pretty damn fast. Maki has, calcs placing her at high hypersonic, being able to dodge bullets at point blank range, and Gojo scales massively above her, right? You could argue Itadori's Black Flash is a, relativistic thing, and Gojo should obviously scale above this, you feel me? So, obviously things like that, really do make Gojo an impressive character, alongside his hacks, which I'm not even going to touch in this video. I'll save that for a different, mini scales. But yeah, let's move on into the conclusion or the end of the video. You know what? Just bye, guys.